Let's look at an ambiguous triangle where we know the side, a side, and an angle, two sides and one angle. We know it can be one of four possibilities. The possibility I want to show you this time is where there are two solutions. Again, I know, spoiler alert, so why stick around? So let's look at what we have here. We have an angle, A is 40 degrees, side B is 62, and A is 54. Notice that this A is longer than its altitude, but it's less than side B. So I know what could happen is if I took this side and I just swung it around, it would also form another triangle, right? Like something along those lines. So I have two possibilities of triangles. This little skinny obtuse triangle or this larger acute triangle are the two possibilities that I have. So given that, let's work this through and let's see some of our math, if it works itself out, if it breaks down in some type of a way. So let's look at A over sine of A and B over sine of B. A is 54. Sine of A we know is 40. The length of B we know is 62. The sine of B, this angle B here or this angle B here. It could be either one of them, or actually it could be both of those. How could we get an angle? Well, I don't know. Let's find out here. Let's solve this for sine of B. All right, let's pull out the black box. Make sure I'm in degree mode. Sine of B equals 62 times sine of 40 divided by 54. And I get 0.7380. And I know that that produces two different options. There's two angles between 0 and 180 degrees that produce a sine of 0.7380. One angle is if I took its inverse. Let's take its inverse, not its sine. Inverse of 0.7380. I get 47.5. Let's round it up to 48. Or actually, not sine of B. B itself now is 48 degrees. So I get one possibility where the angle B is 48 degrees. And that makes sense with a larger triangle. I have another possibility where I can take that 180 minus the 48 degrees, and that's going to come up to be 132 degrees. So I have a possibility there as well in this skinny obtuse triangle of 132 degrees. So based on that, you can see how we have two solutions. And then from there, we have to solve two different ways. We're going to have a smaller angle for C right there in that smaller triangle, or a larger angle for C on that larger triangle for the two different opportunities that we have. And then from there, we're just going to use all the tools we've used before, looking for other ratios to find out what is the potential side of C here, or what is the potential side of this longer one as well. So again, I hope you see that the two triangles are. I hope you see the process from here on out is just continuing using different ratios from our law of sines to find out what are those unknown lengths.